everybody, I'm Erica or Ricky Mickey Plans, and I'm planning another week in my classic size happy planner because the weeks keep coming. So I keep planning. Like I said, it's a classic size happy planner. This is my little place keeper. These are some notes I need to put on my to-do list. And this is a schedule for a work day, teacher training day. But yeah, this is my classic size happy planner. Vertically aligned. And I'm happy to share it and my process with you today. This is the week of February 17th to the 23rd, and this is a rather busy week for me. Rather busy week. Not the busiest, but busy enough. So we're going to try to squeeze a bunch of stuff in on here. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do for decorating exactly, but I have an idea. Let me grab it. Here is my idea. Okay. I didn't want to make my own stickers today. I wanted to use, happy planner ones. And I wasn't sure where to go because I kind of like florals, but it's still the coldness of winter. Like this whole week that we're going to be in is going to be like single and digits and below 20 and stuff. It's going to be cold. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try this. This might be a bust, but I'm going to try it. This is Beauty and Florals, which has a whole lot of dark and moody florals in it. This is Oh So Many Stickers, which has a section of some slightly dark and moody stickers. And then this is, sorry, these books are kind of unwieldy. Flower Power, which has some super dark florals, almost so dark that they don't even have definition. So I thought I might try and combine this and see what I can come up with. They aren't really the same illustration style, but they are all dark and moody. And I kind of avoid these dark and moody ones most of the time. So I thought, you know what? Let's just try to get a bunch of them used at the same time. I don't know. This may or may not work, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to start either with these or with these. The only difference is these are just florals and these are the same florals, exactly the same, I believe, but with words. So do I want the word brave and dream on there or just the florals? I think just the florals because I don't even know if I want the whole thing on there or not yet. So I am going to start with these because they're big and I like the big splashes of color. Move that up a bit. Now I know pink is not exactly a big splash of color, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that mixing in there. I don't want to end up just using this one book. I really do want to combine the two. So I'm trying to keep that in mind as I plug these first few florals on here. I'm going to do it like that and get a little less pink on this side. All right, so I'm going to say a lot. Sorry. These leaves are nice and moody. Even these pinks are moody. This guy is really, even these. I mean, I know they're white, but they're moody, right? So some of these will come in. I was about to say again, and then I stopped myself and turned it into a song. Did you hear that? That's kind of pathetic. This one, these aren't as moody. These yellows are not as moody. So this one, the reason I picked these is because of these quote stickers being dark. I thought maybe the flowers would be dark too. And I guess this red one sort of is. I view these yellow ones as moody just because when it comes springtime and I want yellow, I don't like the dark yellow. But now that I'm seeing it in light of what I'm doing, I'm not sure it really works. I don't know. These might go in. These may not. But these are definitely dark. Dark, darkity, dark, dark, dark. They're also tiny. Really tiny. So that is let's see, these are dark yellow. Yeah, see? They're just not the springy yellow I will be using come spring. So I think I'm going to add this. Now let's see what else happens. So I'm gonna kind of let's stick this yellow here. So I put it on I'm gonna put it in the middle. Do I put it here or do I cut it in half? I think I'm gonna cut them in half. This is risky. I am not good at cutting lines. I'm gonna get longer scissors. These are crazy scissors. These scissors actually belonged to my husband's aunt, and we were visiting her once for like Thanksgiving. And I just commented and said, "Ooh, I like your scissors." And she said, "Oh, they're yours." And so they're mine. And I just think that's so funny that she was just like, "Oh, they're yours. Here you go." Which was, I don't know. To me, it struck me. We also hadn't been married that long, so the fact that his aunt would give me something was kind of funny. I also don't normally say the word aunt like that. I usually say aunt, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Just being honest with you. I think I'm gonna smooch this little red guy in next to the yellow here. Make him look somewhat like he goes with that. That works. Oh, those two came from different sticker books, and they're together. And oh, I like them. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tear these pages out. I don't usually do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like tearing the sticker pages out, but I also don't want to have to sit here and like mess with these books like this. So I am. See? Mm. It doesn't want to tear out. All right, that's torn. And I'm going to take these two that are kind of dark and stick them in here too. And now the only reason I'll come back to this book is if I want to use these boxes or these quotes. Or, okay, that was not true because here's another red one like that first one. That matches this. Was that the book I got that out of? I don't think it was. Okay. All right. Oh, look, there are more. Hmm. Okay, so I'm just a big fat liar. I am going to come back to this book a lot. All right, I tore these out for nothing, but that's okay. I like this red one, and I'm going to stick him, I think I'm going to stick him under here. So I'm going to pull up this clear sticker ever so slightly, if I can, without making a mess of it. The reason I'm doing this is because this white sticker has like a border on it. So I don't want it over top. I want it underneath so that these blend a little more. I can't get the red one as close to the others if it goes on top because the white border will cover them. I can get it close if I do it like that. All right. I'm liking this so far. And now I'm going to get some more color in here. There's this kind of bouquet here, bouquet. See, I don't say aunt and I don't say bouquet. I don't know what I'm doing. I promise I'm not pretentious. I think, will this fit in here? I can make it fit in here and kind of go like this. Is that too? Everything else is on stems and this is not, so that's why I find that weird. But I'm gonna own it. Okay. That's in there. That's a really bright yellow, but I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna make this work. I am going to make this work. Okay, more darkness, more dark stickers. So I've got these two pages, which are the same. So I could probably take this guy here, which I can't even tell what these florals are. These are so odd how they don't have much definition. But I can put him, I can kind of cover that rose a little bit to get rid of a little bit of that brightness. I'm not sure I love that, but I think I do. I think it worked. And then this very out of place blue and this purple that barely looks purple. And then this little guy who's like greenish and yellowish. I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to put them, let's go here. No, let's do the. All right, let's go here. And then, whoops, let's. These two are odd, aren't they? Odd little birds. Go like so. Um, can I make him part of this? What if I get rid of his stem and make it look like he came out of there? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut his stem off much shorter and then just make it look like he's kind of part of this bouquet here. See, bouquet, not bouquet. That's me talking. That's me. All right. And then I'm going to bring in this little guy here that matches my two corners. And I'm just going to put a little bit of him in here too. Yeah. This is crazy. I'm not sure about it, but I'm going to own it. And so now I'm going to cut off with my husband's aunt's scissors all of these edges. I like to wait for a little bit before I cut off my edges in case I don't like it most of the time, in case I want to move them. But this time I'm just kind of going for it. Because again, I'm not even sure this whole idea is going to fly, but I'm going to try to own it. So, do you get the winter blues, the winter doldrums? I get the winter blues big time, and I'm starting to feel them. Even today, it was cold. It was really cold, and it was super windy, which made it feel even colder. But it was sunny, which was nice. I unfortunately didn't get to enjoy the sun because I was working all day. But I have a teeny window in my classroom that I can see out of every once in a while, and so I did see the sun was there, and that was pleasing. But yeah, I do feel it. I love the winter. I love living in a place that has seasons and has winters. So I'm not anti-winter, but I do get depressed. And oh my goodness, I love this. I didn't know this was going to work. And I don't know if you think this works, but I think this works. I like it. All right, a few things we have going on this week. Some big things. I want to get some big things in before what you see here. These are reoccurring events that need to go in here, but I've got some bigger things going on. Big thing number one is we have a teacher work day, a professional development day on Monday. And so I'm going to want to get my schedule for that in there. And I'm thinking of using some of these because, again, I never use them. So I don't really need reflect and today and feeling. Today is not bad, but reflect and feeling is not, it's just, I'm not journaling. So I'm trying to think if there's a way I can use these stickers, kind of do some surgery on them and make them be what I want them to be. Basically what I want to do is kind of cut off the feeling and then use like the corner of this other one. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of cut this around here. Okay. And I might have just messed this up, but I'm trying. I'm just trying. And if I take, what did I do? I think I did that wrong. I did that wrong. See, I messed it up because I really wanted to cut all of this. So I'm just going to cut it. So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to try to make it straight there. I don't think that's straight. And then I'm going to take you and go like this. Yeah, I'm not doing a good job of this. Do you see basically what I'm trying to do? I may have to do it off camera so I can get in closer, but you can see what I'm going for, right? record, that did not work. That was an idea that failed. Failed a lot. It failed badly. And I'm sad about it because I wanted it to work. It would have worked better if it didn't have this like this frame line going through it. Like it was just this purple box. So I'm a little sad about that because I've been eyeing those boxes a long time thinking I could do this. And it might have worked if I could have envisioned it better from the beginning, but I did not. You win some, you lose some. I lost that one. I would even consider not putting that in the video, but I think it's important for you to see that sometimes ideas don't work. So I need a different box now. I could just use the one that says today, and I may just do that. I've got one more. I've got another one. Yeah. I didn't want the pink. I wanted the purple. I should have tried that with the pink first in case it didn't work, right? That's what I should have done. I still feel like it could work. Can I try it one more time? I'm going to try it one more time. That didn't work perfectly, but it worked better. So my idea did work. I just cut off the word and kind of overlapped it, and I used like an old sticker page sheet, and that did work. It's not perfect, but it's doable. And so now I'm going to take this and put him up here for my teacher work day because that's a big thing, and so it takes up a lot of my day's thought. All right, that worked. So now I could use the green and do the same on Thursday. Or I could just keep the word today. Maybe I'll do that. It'll be simpler. Because Thursday, oh, I got some schmutz on my paper there. Thursday is a concert day for me. I am an elementary music teacher, public school. And so when I have a concert day, it's kind of a big deal. And so I'm going to put this in here for my concert. My concert is in the evening, but for me, it will be an all-day affair. And for my students, we practice in the morning, we do it in the afternoon for the student body to watch, and then, of course, we do it in the night for families to watch. And so that is an all-day affair. So I will put that there for the morning. Okay. All right. That took a long time, but I figured this out. And I still have a pink one that I can do that with today or another day if I desire. I wasn't going for pink on this, but it could tie these corners in if I do. What are the other big things I have? I'm going to have my long observation the day after my concert. So I'm going to use a box here. I could use gold. I could use black to stick with the moodiness. I think I'll stick with black for right now. So I'll take this one. And this will be for me to mark my official long observation in Indiana. That's where I live. Public school teachers get observed at least twice a year. One is a short observation and one is a long observation. I'm going to put this way. And your long observation obviously carries more weight. Let's move on to reoccurring events. So I have Post-its for reoccurring events. And in my handy dandy Ziploc, I also have icons for my reoccurring events. And for some of them, I have both. So let's start with trash night. We have trash nights on Monday night because the trash is picked up on Tuesday morning. And so I will get a trash can sticker here to remember to take the trash out. And hallelujah, if you've been watching my channel, we had been fighting the fight with insurance again, and it went much more smoothly this time. We only had to fight for maybe 3 weeks. And we have medication again. So my family member who has to take a shot once a week can do it. I know. It's awesome. I'm so excited. I mean, not excited for the shot, but excited for the medication because it's good. And then this is a reoccurring event that happens every Monday. And so I will move that to next week. My daughter, because I have this pile of icons, I can do my next icon. I use little televisions for my daughter's work schedule. She currently works for the local PBS television station. And so I'll put the TVs in here for her. And then my next icon is this soccer ball. My son will have a community soccer league he plays in. Now, let me be clear for those of you who are new to my channel, my children are adults. They are 20 and 23. They do not need me to keep track of their stuff. But I like to keep track of their stuff because it lets, I know if they're going to be home at night for dinner or things like that. And so I write their stuff in. I write their stuff into my planner. I don't know if we will have a game night Thursday or night or not, but or Friday night or not, but I'm going to get a sticker. This I know is canceled this week. So I'm going to take this Post-it, move it to next week, which is buried under sticker books over here. Oh, I found it. Okay. But this one, we have not discussed if it'll happen or not yet, but I'm going to hope it is. So I'm going to put myself a sticker here. And if it's not, I'll just cross it off and say it was canceled. And that's fine and easy and no big deal. So then this Post-it goes to next week. Church choir, we are having. Why is my phone buzzing? Time to charge, it says. I'm not sure why, but it is. Church choir is happening, but I don't have an icon. Let me just finish with icons here. No vet appointments. Nobody's flying anywhere. No crazy early mornings. I know something else I need to mark. I can go ahead and put a music note here for my concert. So I'll do that. I might use that pink because there's another big thing happening this week and I might as well use it up, right? So I'm going to use this pink because my husband, if you've been watching the last few weeks, you've been waiting for this other Saturday to happen. My husband has to work on Saturday. His students did really well at solo ensemble contest a few weeks ago, and so now they get to go on to state, and so he will be at that all day with his students. And so we'll put that there, and these music notes actually reminded me of that, so I will put these little music notes here. So that is for his solo ensemble contest. Say I almost said again. I did say again. I made icons for the high school musical that my husband and I direct together. This is the logo for the musical that we're doing, which is Catch Me If You Can. And so I'm going to put that in here. And so I'll put this, and then I can color this in or leave it black. Either way, last week I colored it in. I kind of enjoyed it. So we have 2 rehearsals this week after school. I will not be, I have something else I have to put. Oh, man. Forgot about something else big. Anyway, these are our rehearsals for that. Let me finish my icons. Oh, I'm finished because these will come later. Okay, something else I have to put in. Get these boxes out again. I have auditions for my mini musical. This is a full-length musical. I do a mini musical, and I have auditions on Tuesday after school, so I will actually not be at that rehearsal. There's so much. Did I mention this was a busy week? So those are my auditions for my mini musical, which is a shorter musical. It's about 40 minutes long, and it's with my 4th and 5th graders, which I guess that one should probably get a music note too, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it? Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, this is going to be an absolutely exhausting week. All right, speaking of the mini musical, speaking of my 2nd grade concert, I need to set it up this night. My concerts are in a gym. And so because they're in a gym, I can't set up early like if it was an auditorium. So I have to wait until any basketball practices are over Wednesday evening and set up Wednesday night so that everything's ready for our morning practice on Thursday. So I need to mark that in here. This is setting up for that. And then I do have choir here, and I'm going to do that with highlighters. I swatched some highlighter colors to try to decide what color I wanted, and I kind of like one of these two colors, I think. That would be these two. One Sharpie and one mild liner. That's these two here. All right, so I'm going to use highlighter. So let's do this. I'm going to put my daughter's work schedule here, and I'm going to use the same color on both days so they match. That feels good to me. I'm going to use the same color for my son's soccer game. That feels good to me. I'm going to use a different color for choir since everything's smushed into this little corner. That feels good to me. The other thing I'm going to put is we have, and don't tell my students if you're watching this before this date, we have an underground staff spirit day on Tuesday for Crazy Hair Day. Don't tell my students if you're watching before this. I know most of you are not watching, I don't think any of my students' parents watch my videos. So, underground staff spirit day, Crazy Hair Day. So, that will give me enough lines of text to write all that in. I do want to write in, I want to highlight this is the time of the practice. I don't have to write the name of it because I've got the icon. I know it's Catch Me If You Can. So that's fine. And then I need to put church in here. I don't believe we have any meetings after church this week, but I'm going to give myself a second line of text just in case something comes up. And now both of these Post-its can get moved to next week. I also want to add some highlighter here to write in. And again, if we don't meet, I can just cross it off and put canceled. Like, it's not the end of the world. Let's see what else we have going on this week. Let me think about this. While I'm thinking about it, I am going to go ahead and do some to-do lists. These to-do lists are from Tool. I have enough for 2 more weeks after this week, and then I'm out. But I do think I have found some more by Levenger. I can't find any more by Tool. They don't seem to make, well, they sell this, but only in like a set with other stuff, and I don't want the other stuff. I'm going to use these Moody ones because I'm using most of the florals that match them, so they won't get used later. This is gold, I know, but that's okay because it's kind of separate but the same being on my to-do list. So I will put this guy here. I do not like to put my to-do lists in my planner. I like my planner itself to be for activities and appointments. This is just me. You don't have to be the same. This is me. So I like these little half sheets that sit in my planner. They work great for to-do lists. I have 2 because I keep one for at-home to-do lists and one for at-work to-do lists. This one will say at work and it's my to-do list. And this one will be my at-home to-do list. And then these can live in my planner amongst my pages. And it works really great. They can sit right here. Since they're punched, I can have the home one on top at home, the work one on top at work. I can take the work one off and leave it at my desk. I can leave the home one at home. I can take them both out if I want to see the planner. I can do whatever I want. It's very versatile, and I love this system. I also use dot markers. And so what I will do is when I have things to do, I will just check them off in the circles. So it's not a check box, it's a check dot, but I enjoy the dot markers. It works. The other thing I will use my dot marker for is if other things come up this week, like a puzzle swap or a grocery pickup or, coffee with a friend or whatever, I can just put a dot in my planner and write next to it. So I won't keep highlighters. I won't keep boxes, stickers with boxes with me. I'll just use the dots and it'll be grand. So I like that system. I do want a quote sticker for this. I'm going to look through my 3 books and choose a quote sticker for this area. All right, I think I like this one. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. I like that it pulls these florals back in, and I like the darkness of it, or the moodiness, and I like the message. And now I need a step sticker. And I'm thinking about trying to work some magic with this guy again. I know. I have really, really messed with this guy a lot, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to cut it a little differently. I know there's a splotch there where it's, kind of messed up and schmutzy, but I'm okay with that. And I'm going to try to do some sticker surgery and make this work because I really want this sticker to work. It's not perfect, but it works. It works. And so now I'm going to take this sticker here. It's one of the last black moody ones I've got that's smallish. And I'm going to use it as a label sticker, and that will even cover more of the part where I cut it and make it look a little bit better. Now, this is a much smaller box than I usually use. I think I can make it work. Now, I'm going to make smaller dots, and if you just don't press as hard, you get a smaller dot. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. See, it works. And so now I can do my steps tracking in that little purple box that kind of goes with those other boxes. Boxes I never would have used otherwise. Ta-da! Okay, let's pull in a few more moody stickers here because I've got them and I'm going to put them somewhere. What if I put one like right here, kind of growing out of Wednesday? That's kind of cute. And then, oh, I know what else. I need an appointment spot here. My daughter has a standing appointment on Thursday evenings. Let me put that in. I was going to have a flower growing out of Thursday, and then I remembered I had to do that. But I could have a flower growing out of here. So I like to have something either decorative or functional touching every box. I feel like that makes the planner look kind of complete. And so now I do everywhere except here and here. So I need a little something here and here. So I could use something like these. All right, I think I'm finished. I'm finished enough anyway. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, I would love it if you give this video a thumbs up, and even better, if you were inspired by what I did or what you saw here, or if you just want to see more and be guaranteed to see them, I'd love you to give me a subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps my channel and helps you see my videos. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. If it's busy, I hope you have a great week. If it's not busy, and I hope you stay healthy and have happy planning. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.